Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. So we're up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
The defensive qualities.
And in! Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Beckham going full steam ahead down the left flank. He is through here. That has been knocked clear. White.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And a header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Van der Vaart. Swung over. Oh, smashing header! Well read, and the danger is averted. Looking for options for movement. Now, what about a counter-attack? Madrid are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Serginho. Xavi Alonso. Menu. And Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's found a way through. Messi. David Villa. Now the finish! Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Scholes. Scholes! It's off target and by quite a way.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
He's in plenty of space here.
Well played and well cleared.
Beckham standing over it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. Gets a good foot in there. Messi couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Crossed in once more. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
He's got away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, good steal. He just read it. Ronaldinho. Lobbed in behind. Menu gets a cross in. White is looking to influence the game from out wide. Owen. David Villa. That's an errant pass. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Danger averted for now. And claimed it back swiftly. Ronaldinho. Aimed beyond the defence. That is ended up in no man's land. Xavi Alonso. It's a sweet ball, that. Well, Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Beckham. And it's Messi. Looking for the runner. Scholes puts his foot on the gas. David Villa. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Scholes. Saliba. Now it's... and Messi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Beckham. Ronaldinho. And he's being shifted off it. And we hit half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Cambio de jugadores.
That gets things going for the second half. 0-0. Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Madrid have their second corner now. And he's taking no chances there. Ball is over the line. Chooses to go cross-field. David Villa. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Fires from distance. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And no, that was never going to make it. Saliba.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
That has been cut short. That's headed upfield.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Petit. Looking for the run. Scholes. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Puyol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Adams. And the pass is intercepted. And he's managed to get free. Van der Vaart. Hits one! They've done it! And finally, he has breathed life into the game.
Milan really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So we have the first goal.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
David Villa. He's away. David Villa! Now, who's going to be first to this?
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 71.649 espectadores.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read.
Milan showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
And here's Owen. This time, surely! It's a goal! Two to the good! They have breathing space! What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
El dorsal 10. Messi.
So that's two now without reply.
Messi.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Madrid have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Oh, it's come loose. Xavi Alonso. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Always onto this. Adams. Xavi Alonso.
This is the time you need that pace.
White. White. That really would have raised the roof.
Well, look, we know there's a sense of artistry in everything he does. That's so typically him.
So, third corner of the game. Van der Vaart with the short one.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please. He's done particularly well there. It's wonderful focus.
And Messi! Nice physical challenge. In with the challenge. Neymar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well read, nice interception. And it's Messi. He has found the way through. Ah, such a clever touch. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Wriggles his way through. And here's Messi. He's picked his way through. And the ball is out of play. Owen, big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Beckham. Madrid have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. David Villa! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Villa should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
Ronaldinho gets across and deals with it. The final 5 minutes. Oh, he's found support out wide. Ronaldinho. Cambiasso wins the duel. It's Cambiasso! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So their fourth corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Serginho. White gets over and intercepts. Cambiasso. Short changes him with that pass. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Scores! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Neymar. David Villa. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, good ball! Oh, it's a loose ball. Oh, in he goes again! That's a half-decent try. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. There could be trouble here. Mendieta getting this one clear. Neymar. Oh, they can break here. Pass is just off target. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Luis Suarez. It's a pretty loose pass. Who do you think this turns on, Jim? He's gone for goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Benfica are looking to go forward now. That has not gone well. Tries to dink it through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Shot, can he put it away? There it is!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Gol! Aos 15 minutos de jogo, o camisola número 18.
So, a breakthrough already. Quarter of an hour played. Well, played right into his path. Kaká! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Beckham.
Benfica really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Kimmich.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball. Messi! Kaká. And the pass is intercepted. He's through here. No, it's not getting there. Beckham, the regular corner taker. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez ploughing through the middle. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mbappe. And they win it back again. And that's gone. And he's let fly. That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Now it's Guti. Decent hit!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Davids. Guti. Oh, no joy this time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Beckham gets a foot in here. Now it's Neymar. Foot in. And it's Beckham. Oh, super ball. So nearly the perfect ball. And Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's had a hit. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, a very decent attempt. Benfica have their second corner now. And now they can clear their lines. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Kaka. Kaka has been caught there. It's a foul. And he's heaved it away. Davids. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. So what's your view on that goal then?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Kaka. He's had it taken off him. That's a lovely pass.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Now it's Neymar. Messi. And that's it. And Owen! Sticks it away! And right on half-time, that is telling.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Benfica get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
That is good alertness. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's Luis Suarez. Messi. Mbappe could try cutting inside here. Cruyff. Guti. Oh, perfectly measured that. Luis Suarez! And it's in!
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Golo! Aos 52 minutos de jogo, com a camisola.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Neymar. Guti. Cruyff, he's had a shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So now the difference is 3.
And things are much...
Oh, what has happened here? And he's lost his... And somehow he kept it out.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
And he was quick to react. Guti. Luis Suarez, a player who needs no introduction. Played into the middle. Beckenbauer attempts a clearance. Now it's Neymar. He is through here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And that's been won straight back. Out for a throw.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 9. Owen. Abandona o relvado e vai entrar com o...
Gets his pass away. Kaká puts a cross in. That'll be a throw. And here's Cruyff. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's their second corner of the game. Roberto Carlos plays it short. He rises! He arrived on cue, but fluffed his line. Benfica are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Cruyff. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Roberto Carlos with a real chance here. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Roberto Carlos! And that is high.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 3.
There's going to be another change here.
Número 5. Neymar. Número 14. Beckham.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
Número 23.
Scholes.
Número 22.
Benfica are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 10. Sai e vai entrar para o seu lugar com...
And he's managed to gift it back. Palmer. Raul. Cruyff. Looks for the finish. No, not quite.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Now it's Rui Costa. Rui Costa was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah,
Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. Has another go. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. He's tried one! Keeper's not concerned by that.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Costa Curta. Now it's Mbappe. Costa Curta makes the interception. Beckenbauer clears. Kaká. Good, strong midfield running here. He could be in here. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Koundé.
Foram indicados 6 minutos de compensação.
Oh no, this does not look good. Adams. And here's Mbappe. Cruyff. Terrific header. No, he didn't quite meet it right. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Your reflections then, Jim?
Benfica desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And that gets things running. And he welcomes it in, and he was quick to react. Chance to finish. He's got away with one there.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And we have our very first corner. Tries a header! He can get that clear. And he has been fouled there. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Alexander-Arnold. And Neymar. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Beckham. That'll be a throw. Beckham gets a foot in here. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And he's quick to get it clear again. Timber proves just a little bit too strong. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? Now it's chance! And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Willem Twey are looking to go forward now. Beckenbauer, the man we've all come to watch. And that's been won straight back. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, no joy this time. Timber drives forward on the overlap. Beckham, played out towards the right wing. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That pass isn't the best. Oh, Red, nice interception. And that could set him on his way. And he's cut it out. It's their second corner of the game. Beckham goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Costa Curta makes the interception. Willem Twey upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Alexander-Arnold. Beckham. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Beckham. And here's the chance to counter. Beckham. And he's got... Can he put it away? And he's done it! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Just eases him off the ball. Neymar. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Neymar. And claimed it back swiftly. Roberto Carlos. Lovely bit of skill. Gilberto Silva.
Added time.
We are into stoppage time. That looks a good ball through.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
And an exciting one too.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Here we go again then.
Benfica can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Willem Twey couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Gilberto Silva. Now it's Neymar. Mbappe. Scholes. Great ball if he can get there. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's a little off target. Oh, super find. He's free. Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Benfica have their third corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Neymar going full steam ahead down the left flank. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Benfica still chasing a one-goal deficit here. That's really well manoeuvred. Now there's a fine ball. Can he finish? He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
Willem II are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Gilberto Silva.
The attendance for this match was
Pedri. And the counter is on. That looks a cracking ball. He's got away. And he's there to clear it. Beckham. That's a nicely weighted pass. Timber. Pedri. And Adams. And that is a little undercooked. Good ball over the top. Now it's Owen. And he's managed to get free. Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Owen was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
And that has left him in a heap. Always onto this. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. The message is clear, none shall pass. Pressing high and with purpose. Bellingham. Gets a good foot in there. Adams. Now Timber. Pedri. Pedri going face to face with his great rival. And here's Neymar. Gilberto Silva. Now Neymar. Neymar looking understandably energised after his goal. Mbappe. Adams is the guilty party there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Substitution.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Baresi.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
He was under real pressure there. Deftly done. Well timed, excellent interception. Timber. Just 5 minutes left. Oh, that's fabulous. Beckham, he's picked his way through. Isaac. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Gilberto Silva. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Foot in. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Two added minutes.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Looking for options for movement. Neymar. Oh, that's nice. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
Please be reminded that drinking is
You look back on the game then, Jim.
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all...
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Çalhanoğlu. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And smartly reclaimed. Pass is just off target. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Decent progress down the left. Now that's well seen too.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Adams. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Owen. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Roberto Carlos. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. Not the most accurate pass. Morocco upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Çalhanoğlu. Adams gets over and intercepts. And it's Beckham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's Dembele. Look at the space here. He is through here. Amrabat. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, well played. Cambiasso. And Scholes. Roberto Carlos. Scholes. And it's Roberto Carlos. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he latch on to this? And back out it comes. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Mbappe. Davis. Here it comes. And he can clear it away. Roberto Carlos clears. Alexander-Arnold. That'll be a throw-in. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Keeper's ball. That pass isn't the best.
Ah, welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Beckham. Batistuta. And it's Scholes. Can he finish? And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Scholes. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a key interception. He's looking to set free a runner. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi. Scholes. That's Beckham. He's in plenty of space here. Caught offside that time. And the half-time whistle goes. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
To the screen for information
So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're underway again.
Benfica are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
That looks a cracking ball. It's Dembele! He's scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Number 18.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Floated up and over. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. And the pass is intercepted. Beckenbauer. Beckenbauer, the man we've all come to watch. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Amrabat. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. That is ended up in no man's land.
The attendance for this match
Beckenbauer.
was 80,607.
Almost an hour gone.
Well played and well cleared.
Big chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
And the keeper beats it away. Has a go! Well, that is rather wayward.
Çalhanoğlu put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
So, Jim, what do you think?
Time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Owen gets flagged offside.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Scholes. Beckham. Scholes.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Messi. Zakaria. Amrabat. Mbappe. Mbappe. Çalhanoğlu. Good read, needed to be. Pass somewhat off target. There's the shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Zakaria really ought to have made that count. He made all the right moves.
This their second corner of the game. Çalhanoğlu goes short. Now the finish! So, third corner of the game. Shapes to shoot! And it's in! And with that goal comes comfort! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Number 11, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Substitution in progress.
Benfica choosing to make the first change. Morocco are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Davis. Çalhanoğlu and Mendes. More and more pressure on the ball here. Zakaria.
Benfica really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass. That's great positioning, so good from him.
Just 5 minutes left. Adams. Morocco clearly now in lead preservation mode. He could be in here. Real chance! He has done it! And what a climax we have here! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Benfica give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Davis. Amrabat. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Wilshere. That pass has been well intercepted. Mbappe. And that's that. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And it's been taken short. And that should get the job done. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Beckham. Now it's a chance! And he's really put himself on the line here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Benfica have the chance to go the other way. And that is a little undercooked. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Aims beyond the defence. Deep cross. Costa Curta getting this one clear. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just...
Can he finish? Goal! Milan!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Marcou para o Milan. Aos 13 minutos de jogo, o camisola número 23.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, it's Beckham. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neymar. Roberto Carlos. Benfica are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And it's Salah. Over to the left. Kola. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Owen. Passing nice and neat. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Owen! And that is wildly off target. Beckham. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Beckham is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable. Benfica really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it's Scholes. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Now, what about a counter-attack? Beckham. Beckham carries the ball down the right. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Mohamed Salah. Bellingham. 30 minutes gone. And it's Scholes. Showing great feet there. Bellingham. Neymar! Deftly away. Costa Curta. Beckenbauer. Now it's Bellingham. That has been cut short. Kola. Koller. Looking for the run. Goalkeeper's ball.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. It's a pretty loose pass. Scholes. Now it's Owen. Mohamed Salah. And it's Scholes. Oh, it's come loose. Bellingham. Çalhanoğlu. Now Neymar. He's tried one! That was a matter of inches.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
And here's Messi. Shapes to shoot. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
And there is the half-time whistle. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
That gets things going for the second half.
Benfica can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He won't be happy with that one. Koundé. Bellingham. For Çalhanoğlu. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Neymar. Back into the middle. Roberto Carlos gets into some space. Played out towards the right wing. And it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Messi stood his ground strongly. Messi. Çalhanoğlu. Benfica still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. That's just playing it safe and simple. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Defending of the desperate variety.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Owen is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Cleared away. Bellingham. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And that's another good win of the ball. That is good alertness. Scholes. Scholes. And the counter-attack is on for Milan. Beckham could try cutting inside here. He rises! And he's quick to get it clear again. Bellingham. Mohamed Salah. Scholes.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Bellingham. There's the shot! Sticks it away! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Marcou para o Milan. Aos 78 minutos de jogo, o camisola número 14. Substituição para o Benfica. Número 22.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Número 10.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Número 6.
Fiddles it through. Collar.
Número 23. Número 18.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Número 11. Número 15. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Costa Curta.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Kukçu. Benfica finding their passes. Kukçu. Just 5 minutes left. And it's Salah. Dembele. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. That could spell trouble. He's shifting through the gears here. Great chance! Mohamed Salah.
Vamos ter minuto de
Calhanoglu.
compensação.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And that is that. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong.